The play Galileo shows us the life of the great Italian scientist and natural philosopher Galileo Galilei, persecuted in the 17th century by the Roman Catholic Church when his scientific discoveries became known by the papal authorities.
The court of Naples has sent me this gift. It's an astronomical instrument. It's expensive, antique. But it's just a toy. It's useless. It's a three-dimensional map of the sky, a totally inaccurate map according to the wise men of ancient Greece. For 2,000 years, man has chosen to believe that the sun and all the host of stars revolve about him. And the Pope and the cardinals and the princes and scholars still picture themselves as squatting in the middle of an old concept like that. But all that nonsense is on its way out. The millennium of faith is ended. This is the millennium of doubt. And we're pulling out of that old concept. I predict that in our time, astronomy will become the gossip of the marketplace. And by that time, with any luck, they'll be learning that the earth rolls around the sun, and that the scholars and the princes and the Pope are all rolling with it, and that there's no difference between earth and heaven. But the church would ask me, then where is God? Well, God is not there any more than he'd be here if creatures from the moon came down here to look for him. But they would still demand an answer. Galileo, where is God in your system of the universe? Where? Within ourselves. Or nowhere. But I have never said that where it could be heard. 10 years ago, an astronomer and Dominican friar, Giordano Bruno, was burned at the stake for saying that.
Galileo's writings have become too controversial for the Church in Rome. The Cardinal Inquisitor sits alone in his chamber in the Vatican, reflecting on a meeting he has just had with the Pope on how to deal with Galileo.
I must tell you, today His Holiness gave me too many problems. He's fawning respect for Galileo. It only delays what needs to be done with this dangerous man. Oh, now the mathematicians turn their tubes on the sky and announce to the world that the Pope has not the best advice about the heavens. They put their faith in telescopes and not in Almighty God. I cannot believe how blind this old Pope has become, calling that man the greatest physicist of our time, the light of Italy. The light of Italy. But I have never been fooled. We must not forget Galileo Galilei is an enemy of mankind and must be dealt with as such.